Okay, hey everybody, welcome back to Serenity Productions, and today we're doing episode 1 of the Serenity podcast. And and here is both owners or both workers, I don't even know. I got Riley with me today. Say hey, Riley.
Hey guys.
And yeah, Riley actually can't see me, even though you can see us both. So just to clarify. Um, So today on episode 1 of Serenity Podcast, we're just gonna talk. It's a podcast, So we're probably gonna aim for about how long do you want to aim for? Like 30 minutes, an hour, some shit like that.
It'll take as long as it takes.
Yeah. All right. So we have some news in the world of YouTube. YouTube heroes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh man, we were talking about this off camera, and yeah, man, I just feel like that power is going to be abused. Like, it really is, man. What do you
Yeah.
think?
My thoughts is, well, they should just scrap the name and turn it to YouTube villains, for starters. Essentially, okay, people on the internet, I don't know if you know this, but they're cancer.
Yeah.
You're giving these savages, or the majority of the savages in the YouTube comment section, the power to, like, mass flag videos and just, they're gonna abuse the power. Like, you're just, oh my god. Who came up with this bright idea?
Yeah, yeah, man. It's like I told you off camera, right? It's like all these like really good YouTubers who follow the rules are actually gonna just they're gonna get trolled to the tits. Like no, seriously, man. Like Noah J456, he's a zombies YouTuber. He streams every day, and he got false flagged. Like pretty, like I think it's a double digit number. And people just keep taking down his streams, and like the flagging system is broken already, and
hmm
he's just like losing all of his shit. Like that is so wrong. It's wrong, Riley.
Absolutely. And if I thought YouTube was getting fucked whenever they had come up with the news that they were demonetizing videos that were controversial and stuff like that, this is an even bigger fuck up. Like they have you know that they have a point system, right? Like um,
Yeah.
the more you follow their rules, they give you more trust. Who's to say that? Because internet trolls, they're dedicated. They're gonna like pretend to be good, get up to the point where they can like mass flag videos, and then they're gonna take down whoever they dislike. So this is, I think YouTube is underestimating the power of trolls. Like they
Yeah,
have a
man.
lot of dedication and time on their hands.
Yeah, exactly. Like haven't they ever heard of the term called keyboard warriors? I mean, come on. you know, it's
Yeah.
just oh, dude. When it comes to like hating, it's like it's a weird thing. It's kind of a gray area, to be honest, because some people like a certain thing, and then other people don't like a certain thing. Like Leafy, right? Like
Mm.
his viewers are like kind of not really split down the middle, but they are split in a way. Like there's a lot of people who don't like him, but there's a lot of people who do like him, and the people who don't like him obviously want his shit taken down. So it's like that raises a very bad flag for people like Leafy, for people like Ooh, it's Aaron, for people and for people who even Drama Alert sometimes, you know.
Yeah, iDubbbz, Filthy Frank, just anybody who's controversial, aka any
Yeah,
big YouTuber, because you don't get big based on not, giving your opinion. Okay, maybe there's some exceptions, but
yeah, man.
point still stands.
Yeah, it's crazy, and yeah, I know. Like it's such a weird it's just such a weird situation because what if what happens when we get big? What happens when your channel gets big, my channel gets big, and then our channel gets big? It's
Yeah,
like is this going to be happening down the line when me and you actually find proper success?
yeah, and the funny thing is somebody might correct me in the comments, but when there's a flag claim or something like that, can't you dispute it, or is that just copyright claims?
Um,
I think that was just
no, you,
copyrights.
no, you can dispute flags.
Okay,
Uh,
because if I remember, you can only dispute three copyright claims at a time. So what happens if you get mass flagged and you can only dispute three flag claims? Which I'm unfamiliar with the flagging system, but what if that happened?
I like, yeah, same as you. I'm not very familiar with it, but McJuggernuggets tried to dispute a demonetization that happened to his Psycho Kid Flees Country, because at some and they told him that since when your character in the video attempted suicide, that's why you lost monetization, and that's why you won't get it back unless you cut it out.
Hmm.
So yeah,
That's that's getting really really annoying.
yeah,
Fascist YouTube. Make that a hashtag. Fascist YouTube.
yeah. I got turned
Just,
down.
just censorship. Like people are saying, oh, it's not censorship. You just gotta follow the rules. But you gotta allow creators to have some sense of freedom. We're not gonna cater to people's feelings. If you dislike something, then you can watch something else. Like we're becoming way too politically correct nowadays.
Yeah, like, man, I tell you, dude, like South Park, they really did a good job when it came to PC. They developed the PC principle. That's like what that's kind of like what YouTube is turning into, man. It's just a bunch of people acting like PC principle. Obviously not as hilarious, but they're kind of going like just every little thing that could be offensive. They're just, yeah, everything that could be offensive, they're just gonna take it down just because they don't like it. Just because it offends a certain group, they're just gonna flag it. So it's like a bunch of feminists are gonna take advantage of this and abuse it, even though they're gonna think that they're not abusing it. And then trolls are gonna abuse the shit out of it. Haters are gonna abuse the shit out of it. And yeah, man. I mean, like everyone's. I feel like that most famous YouTubers are fucked. Like, no, it doesn't matter who you are. Gaming, vlogging, drama channels, like you're done. Like seriously, that's what I think. And I don't know what their problem is, because everyone got pissed off at the new copyright or the new algorithm, and now this. It's like, are you just trying to piss people off? That's kind of what it looks like too. Don't you agree?
YouTube keeps fucking up. They fucked up with Google Plus. They didn't really fuck up with YouTube Red. Would you call that a fuck up? Because people thought it was gonna suck, but it benefited them because they made more money in the end, the content creators. So like, was that really bad?
Well, it depends. Well, it kind of depends, I think it depends if your content got on there, like whatever you're doing. Like PewDiePie had a movie, Achievement Hunter had a movie, and yeah, I think the YouTubers that participated in putting some stuff on YouTube Red benefited, but I don't think um, YouTubers who just kind of kept doing their own thing benefited too much. So yeah,
Yeah, it's like YouTube doesn't know what its main demographic wants. They keep thinking, oh, we gotta create these organized systems like YouTube Heroes and all that stuff. No, what we want is the Wild West. Let's be honest. We want to be able to say whatever the hell we want, make whatever
yep,
the hell we want, and get paid for it. We do not want organized systems. We do not want to be governed and censored. We want just
I
full
know.
reign.
Yeah, but it does come down to money though, because money is, like how we live, right? And if someone, it's kind of like for example, like gaming, like if you have an opportunity to be an idiot while playing a video game and do that for a living, like obviously who wouldn't want to do that, and a lot of people like, ooh, it's Aaron, and and um people like, ooh, it's Aaron, because I know him personally. They kind of want to benefit from, creating videos around like drama. They want to make drama videos for a living. Of course, he doesn't want to do that anymore, but still. And if anyone comes across this podcast, okay, ooh, it's Aaron is my brother. I have fucking proof, so I don't care what anyone says. He is my brother. Okay. So that's, I don't know why he came to mind. I think it's because I was watching his videos earlier, but still, he's my brother.
Well, that's
Just throwing it out there.
that's quite the confession. That's a real I am your father type moment right there that will stand the test of time, truly. And what else happened today? Oh, did you watch the YouTube Heroes video?
Um, yes, yes, I did actually.
Yeah, it got many, many, many more dislikes than likes, obviously, and it got to the point where they had to censor all YouTube comments. And Angry Joe did a rant on the vid. He kind of reacted to it, kind of, and put clips of it, and now he got a copyright strike or a flag from the studio that made that video or whatever.
Mm,
So he had to do another rant because YouTube just they don't know what they're doing. They like
no,
we want them to fix things, but they just dig a deeper hole basically. It's like it's not that hard
yeah,
to.
fuck, man.
It's like come on,
Yeah, this man, that's really annoying.
due to this.
Yeah. Yeah, man, like we're all fucked. Like honestly. Like even me and you could be screwed, you know? Like if someone has the power and we're such small channels, so it's like I don't think it's going to take much for us to get a strike.
Well, hopefully they adjust their system to vent it better because I know that they have the point system, but really trolls are going to take the time. So let's just hope that it's not as bad as it seems, so that the people of YouTube are a little less savage than they act.
Yeah, and for those of you who are watching the podcast, if you're wondering what I was doing while he was talking, um I was making sure that there's no echo because I can see the wave of volume and stuff, and I saw it simultaneously going. So yeah, and I kind of made a face, Riley, because I know you can't see me.
Yep, there's no echo. Echo, echo, echo.
Nice.
That was very authentic. I'm
Yeah,
proud of that.
yeah. Well, YouTube Heroes is gonna fuck people over. You know who's gonna fuck over a good portion of PewDiePie? Because I
Mm,
guarantee a lot of people flag his shit all the time.
probably.
Yeah, probably. Well, we've been harping on this topic for 12 minutes now.
So, do you think we should adjust it a little bit, kind of take a break from the YouTube news?
Sure. Um, so like, oh sure. Why don't we talk about what video game are you currently playing in this current
Well,
moment in time?
oh, what game am I playing actually?
Yeah, like on a kind of like a regular basis kind of thing, like not recording it, kind of just playing it for fun, you know?
Honestly, I haven't necessarily been playing, although Mark, for those of you who don't know, my friend Mark, we've actually been playing Roblox, strangely enough, on the Xbox One.
I don't even know what that game is.
It's like it's like you play as block characters essentially, and you get to like find your own games and play like team deathmatch, and it's like you get to create your own maps and create your own modes and stuff like that.
Sounds like
Basically,
unturned.
yeah, it's a decent game. I remember playing it back in the day, and that's technically what I've been playing, although I haven't been playing it a whole bunch.
Mm.
What have you been playing?
Well, other than zombies for videos, I have been doing um, Batman Arkham Knight. I just recently beat it, and that is a fucking sick game. Dude, if you have an opportunity, because I'm pretty sure they sell it for Xbox One, get that fucking game. Dude, you will. It's such a good story. Like you don't even have to be like a Batman fan to enjoy it. Like, it's a really good story. But if you are a Batman fan, it's just that much sweeter. Of course, there is like one point in the game that I don't really like, but it's good. You know, it's still really good, even though they fucked up on like one thing. Um, yeah, and I haven't been really playing that much. I tried to go for round 100 on zombies, just not like recording or anything,
Hmm.
but then I just kind of got too bored, and then I just downed.
Ah,
Yeah, I made it to round 59,
nice.
and that's
What
like my
was
personal record of in all zombies.
way back in the day? I remember playing for like 5 minutes Batman Arkham Asylum.
Hmm. That
That
was a good one too.
and I started for some reason whenever I got Batman Arkham City, I was just like that's the first game I actually got. So like of the Arkham series, and I remember just for no reason starting on the hardest difficulty. And I
Nice.
remember the first fight. I don't know if it's because I had the Catwoman DLC, but I remember the first fight. Like as soon as you hit start game, where you're playing as Catwoman, I could not beat that fight. Like the guys were like invincible. I don't know if that's like a problem or something like
Wait,
that, but
you said Arkham City, right?
Arkham City.
Yeah, okay, I thought you meant Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, where you start off as Catwoman is like I hit them a quadrillion times.
You
You
start off
wouldn't
as
die.
Catwoman? What?
Well, then again, I had Catwoman DLC, so
Oh,
maybe.
right. I remember now. Sorry, I just had to think about it for a second. I was just like, yeah, if you get the Catwoman thing, then it will switch between the two. If you
Yeah, I
have.
could not beat that fight no matter how many times. So it's just like I gave up for them. I'm gonna
Mm.
start playing Asylum since I actually got that game as well.
Yeah,
What
dude, go
else?
through all of them, man. Like, seriously. It's really good.
And then there's Arkham Origins. I still got to get that game if I'm gonna play through all.
I still gotta beat it. I'm really at the very beginning. I'm fighting Deathstroke, and that's like the, like, first, like, that's like super in the beginning, you know? I have it. It's literally on my desktop right now, but I gotta reinstall it because Steam did an update, and now I found out why my Batman got uninstalled.
So
Uh,
yeah,
yeah,
got to get Arkham Origins, and then I gotta get game you were talking about,
Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight.
Yeah, dude, like Arkham Knight is so good, man. And honestly, man, like I am such like a huge Batman fan. Like my girlfriend, where is it? Here, I'm taking out my headphone. I'm gonna show this. Yeah, talk or something.
Uh, um, just recently there was the Batman the Telltale series that just released. I think a couple days ago. I played the Walking Dead Telltale series. I still gotta beat that. Pretty decent game. I have not played The Wolf Among Us though. What else? I have the first episode of Wolf Among Us and Borderlands, the Telltale series, but I haven't played those. So all I can comment on is just The Walking Dead, and it was decent, I guess. Cool looking animation, good voice acting. That's probably the best part, I guess, other
Nice,
than
nice.
animation, voice acting. But yeah, Batman looks pretty good, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Dude, Batman's awesome. See, this is how big of a Batman fan I am. You can't really see this, Riley, but bam! Look at that. Here, you know what? Here, I'll get on camera. This is gonna be some weird videoception, but oh, it won't let me go on camera. Damn it. That
I'm
sucks. Okay, okay. What abs?
just staring directly into your profile picture right now.
Sorry.
Just that
Yeah, Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy's my profile picture.
she's looking straight into my soul.
Wait, can we see it in the reflection of your glasses? No, I don't think so. No, well, that's okay though. I don't need to show you my ugly face.
Aw, Ryan. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just say not pleasant to look at. I'm kidding.
Nice. Yeah, so
That was the worst joke of all time.
all right, so let's go ahead and talk about
Politics.
politics. Okay, well this is more your department then.
Monday, September 26th, the first main presidential debate between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. This is going to be amazing because those of you who know Hillary Clinton is not very healthy at the moment. She's like apparently having seizures. She has coughing fits. She's coughing up phlegm, disgusting stuff. Apparently, like she needs like an EpiPen. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
EpiPen. She's
Um,
allergic to something then.
yeah, she was diagnosed with pneumonia.
Yep.
Apparently, people have seen her have seizures, but who knows? So it's gonna be pretty interesting. People say she has a body double for whenever she's too sick, so maybe we'll see a body double on stage. And
What? Oh, that's
and then
funny. Oh, this shit's not going away. God damn it.
apparently Donald Trump is in excellent health, which is kind of funny because he got a deferment, I think it was, from he couldn't serve in Vietnam because apparently he had something messed up with his left foot. Oh wait, no, his right foot. Oh wait, both of his feet. According to him, it was both or something like that. So it's kind of funny that now he's saying he has fine health, but back then he couldn't go to Nam. So for the record, I do not support either of them. One's a buffoon and the other's a criminal
Oh,
liar. So
what did they call them on South Park? It was fucking hilarious. I think Hillary Clinton's a deuce sandwich. No, Hillary Clinton's the turd sandwich, and Donald Trump is a total douche. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what
total
they nick.
douche.
Yeah, that's
I
what
just
they.
call her Shillery.
Hillary. God
But
damn.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. They're like
Whoa.
up on stage, and Hillary's just
What's
gonna
this one?
flop
Nope.
over,
Oh,
have a
fuck.
seizure, and die. It's gonna be pretty interesting to watch. And Donald's gonna be like, "Weak loser. We need to build a wall."
Yeah. Yeah, but I wouldn't want Hillary Clinton as the president.
I wouldn't want either of them. It's either, well, if something ever happened to Hillary Clinton, let's hope. Well, the rules are if Hillary, who's the candidate of the Democratic Party, she was to step aside or something happened, then the guy with the second most delegates goes in. So it would be Bernie Sanders, but then again, this is a DNC we're talking about, and they don't follow the rules, so they'd probably like pull somebody out of their ass and be like, "Here, this is the candidate."
Yeah.
Disappointing. So yeah, feel the burn, even though he's not
Oh,
technically
fuck.
in.
That was random.
Yeah, fuck it. Vote Jill Stein. Vote Gary Johnson. Vote anybody but fucking Toronto Dump and Hillary Clinton.
Okay, I'm trying to. Whatever, man. You know what? It's a good thing that your Skype name is your YouTube name.
Yeah, I kept it simple. I'm like, well, I have this for YouTube, so
Yeah, it's just I can't like beforehand I was able to make the shit go away so we could just see just like oh fuck so we could just see just Riley.
are you,
Um
are you trying to fix the podcast right now? Is this the segment here that you just fix things?
yeah, well you're just talking and then I'm just kind of like how do I fix this?
I guess now would be the time for the recommendation of the episode. Enemy Territory Quake Wars. I don't know if you guys can see this. But yeah, it's a pretty dope game. For those of you unfamiliar, Quake is a 90s first-person shooter series developed by id Software. You have the creators of Wolfenstein and Doom. And this is a spin-off where it's basically like huge maps, and it's kind of like Battlefield mixed in with Quake, essentially. You get to fucking choose your class and stuff. Let's see here for a second. It was developed by id Software, Splash Damage, Nerve, and published by Activision. So yeah, graphics are mediocre. I don't really care about graphics, but
Yeah.
gameplay is pretty cool. Open world, vehicles is dope. You can probably get it cheap, so why not?
Yeah, well my recommendation would be Batman Arkham Knight.
Wow, you go for the new fancy game. Well, I guess it's not really new that much.
Dude,
It's technically-
if you're like a huge Batman fan like I am, and because I bought all the Batmobiles that you can buy
oh my god.
for the thing, and when you beat the game, you can rip around in your favorite Batmobile. They put in the Michael Keaton 1989 Batmobile, which is awesome, which is my favorite to use. Then they put the Tumbler in from The Dark Knight, and then they put in the new one from Batman vs Superman, which is kind of but I mean, it's a Batmobile. And then you can buy skins for your ones. Like there's a Riddler skin. There's even a Rocksteady skin, which is the company that made GTA and the Batman Arkham series. And yeah, man, and you can even buy you can buy the Adam West Batman Batmobile. But I don't think you can do that in free roam. I hope you can, but
Uh,
I'm that's probably gonna be the last thing I spend my $20 on is buying the rest of the DLC for that game.
oh god.
Cause dude, it's a good game, man. It's really good. It's like, oh my god. And
So,
you know
yeah.
what? And I want to do like the Batgirl DLC and stuff. And I just did the Harley Quinn DLC because I bought that too. And that was really short, so it was kind of lame. It was kind of like
Nerdgasm.
it was worth the $2, but it was
$2.
it was yeah, it was just like a quick little mission that you had to do. But I think with the Batgirl thing, because it's a little bit more expensive, I think it's like more of like a full-on story, which is sweet. So yeah, man, I'm fucking loving that game. I play it all the time. I'm probably even gonna play it after this podcast. So yeah, yep. And oh, I gotta remind myself. The date is September 24th when we're recording this. So yeah, because this is gonna be uploaded on a different day. Probably Sunday.
What could we talk about?
iDubbbz Leafy.
Oh, of course.
So,
iDubbbz and Leafy. You gonna tell
I
the story?
Sure. Okay. So I haven't seen iDubbbz' second video on Leafy, but I have seen Leafy's response. I've seen glimpses of the initial video. So iDubbbz is a YouTuber who basically made a video about Leafy called Content Cop, and he laid into Leafy like hella crazy, and he made a really big deal because Leafy doesn't have the most masculine chin ever. So he made that very clear that Leafy, does everything he can, like talk into his microphone like this, and yeah. So iDubbbz made this huge video about Leafy, and a lot in the internet just blew up because it was a really fucking hilarious video. Not gonna lie, he made a sign and pinned, what was it, pin the tail on the Leafy or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Or no, it was like that. What is it? Like this, like with the OK symbol.
I believe so.
Yeah, or some shit like that. So yeah, and everyone was calling Leafy a pussy because he wasn't able to respond because he had shit internet in his hotel.
Mm.
And yeah, it was just funny, man. The internet blew up, and Leafy, fired back and said that he's got a receding hairline and all that stuff, which he does. And over the years, it's shown if you look at pictures. But yeah, so that's what happened. What's your take on it?
My take is that I'm pretty sure iDubbbz won this argument just out of nowhere. iDubbbz talks about Leafy having no chin, how his
Whoa.
the what do you call it? Were too long. The where the parts of his video like
Oh, the transitions.
transition.
They're not even
That's
that
the word I get.
long, man.
Yeah, but he said they were like 2 seconds too long, and it's funny because Leafy got called out. Ever since that video came out, he's actually shortened his transitions. So he's like, this
Whatever.
guy's saying it's too long, but deep down inside he's like, okay, make the transition a little bit shorter. Come on, Leafy, you have a chin, you have a chin. Just make it shorter.
Whatever, dude. I
I
don't.
just want to say for the record, if anybody's watching this, they're like, you know what, fuck Leafy, he has no chin. I want to guarantee that Ryan and I, or at least I, have like stand from American Dad chins. Like, look at this. This is a beauty. This thing goes on for
Not
miles.
even, dude. Jesus. Dude, I got a chin. I got like this indent in my chin because
And
of my
keep in
jaw.
mind, this is not the only part of me that goes on for miles.
Haha, you're
Pretty
funny.
long fingers.
Yeah. I actually
It's
got
also
small hands. I don't know how the fuck I can play guitar and play video games.
Donald Trump hands.
Fuck you. No.
But yeah, anyways, so that's what happened, and then of course Leafy fired back by saying receding higher line, but he also said, well, iDubbbz is insecure because he got rid of his old Slenderman Gangnam style videos,
Yeah.
and in the response, iDubbbz's response to Leafy's response, he said, well, I got rid of that because I can't remember why, but he was just like, well, joke's on you because I actually referenced that joke and how cringy it is and stuff like that. So technically nobody won. It was just two people arguing over details of their videos and chins and receding hairlines.
Hmm.
So it's like, but it's kind of funny to see Leafy crumble a little bit. Or, yeah, it's basically what happened to Keemstar. Of course, not to that scale. Your channel didn't go to complete shit. You became the #2 channel because, Scarce is the new
What?
drama person now.
Oh, like the news guy. Yeah.
Yeah, the internet news kind of person.
Yeah. Actually, because I told you the whole like corn McJuggernuggets thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually made a video about it.
Oh, really?
Yep. He
Interesting.
talked about it and he made it. He kind of exaggerated though. He said, "Yeah, it turns out that Corn is fucking pissed off at Jesse." It's like, no, he's not. He just told a story about when he was pissed off at Jesse. Like he's not still mad at him. He's a little bummed out about the whole situation, but he's not mad.
Well, yeah, he's got to pipe it up though. It's a drama show. You got to make things more intense. Like, oh, this person's pissed, or
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
drama's
And
drama.
yeah, and people are what are they saying? people are expecting McJuggernuggets to respond, but he won't. Like, I know he won't, because he doesn't really put anyone who's been negative to him on his channel except for one guy. And that is because he was the most famous guy out of all the haters, all the like McJuggernuggets is fake people. Like, but he was an actual hater. Then you got Is It Real and Mashbutton who actually liked his stuff, but they were just debunking everything. Yeah, and I know this was just a whole like different topic, jumping from the Leafy thing, but yeah, but I don't think Porn's still pissed off. I think they're just not on talking terms right now, just because tensions were so high. So yeah, and plus Jesse has gone on record and said that he did sacrifice a lot of relationships throughout the Psycho series.
Hmm.
So yeah, I don't know why I just totally changed the topic, but anyways, so Leafy.
Leafy.
I'm actually a Leafy fan. Like, I'm subscribed to the guy. Like, I think he's a really hardworking YouTuber though. Like, if you look at like, he takes screenshots of like his editing process, and I'm like, whoa, dude.
iDubbbz actually. Oh, you didn't watch the full iDubbbz response to Leafy, right?
No, I haven't seen the response at all.
He actually brought that up. He was just like, "Oh, he keeps taking pictures of his Sony Vegas editing screen." It's just like that's very simple editing. Don't trick your fans into making it look like it's hard work. It's pretty simple.
Well, Leafy also, he's told Scarce that he spent 6 hours on a video.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I think if he really applied himself, I think he could bang out a video in like an hour, hour and a half. But because like as an editor, it's like, yeah, you know, I can see that what he's doing is it's simple-ish, but it's like I would have, you know, one hell of a time, you know, doing all the stuff he does, like with like, you know, just like the funny animations that he does. And it's not even that good at animations, it's just the character kind of bouncing up and down. But other than that, I mean, yeah. I remember in my last 3 podcasts, I actually always had like something to say about editing. Yeah,
Hmm.
because of that fucking kid who unsubscribed to me just because I fucking told a story. It was so stupid, man.
That actually reminds me.
Did you ever watch that rant on my podcast?
Which one? Oh yeah, I did. I did.
Like
It was podcast.
yeah, the one I
Yeah.
think you said you listened to it.
Yep. I'll
Yeah,
watch them.
yeah,
But
nice.
what was I gonna
Yeah,
say?
sorry about that.
No, it's no problem. I actually gained a subscriber, and I'm not gonna get into full details because I want to let a lot of time pass until I tell the story, even though it's not really a story. So I'll just give you some details. Anyways, I gained a subscriber, and I knew who it was, and I guessed that this person was gonna subscribe because let's just say this person's kind of odd. This person kind of just came into my life recently, and I was just like, as soon as I lost a subscriber, I knew who it was. But the reason they unsubscribed, I don't really know why, because I did talk to this person. It didn't go really bad. It didn't go as well as they hoped, but find it kind of interesting, even though we ended on a good note. So I know that's very obscure, or not obscure, but I gave you no details, but I'll just leave it at that. Pretty bizarre situation.
Is it someone you know in person?
I do know this person in person.
You know this person in person. No, yeah, you know, yeah. Yeah, you know the person in real
Yeah,
life.
I know
IRL.
the person.
Okay. Okay. Can you tell me the first letter of their name?
Nah. I'm not gonna give no details. Nah.
God damn it, dude. I want to know.
Oh, no. You don't know this person.
I don't know this person.
You do not know this person. What I understand, I think this person's like, what, 14? I'm guessing.
14.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's like younger. And you're like what? What grade are you in now? 12?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes you're gonna be 17 soon. So yeah. Right? Cool. Okay. All right. I get it. But yeah, man. See, that's actually another thing. It's like in my podcast on the Gamers of Serenity, not the Serenity podcast, because this is the first episode. Like I just told this story, and then this fucking guy He even commented on the podcast too. He was telling me about Photoshop because in the podcast I mentioned that I wanted Photoshop, and I started talking about it. And then he comments and tells me how much it is. And then I guess he just listened to it all the way through, or up until I started talking to him about him, and he just unsubscribed right then and there. Boop. Because I may have came across a little aggressive, which he may have figured that I was kind of rude. Like, I don't know. Did you ever watch the podcast where I talked about him?
Yeah.
Do you think that was rude? Like, I gotta know. Like, be honest with me.
Not really rude, but I would just describe it as honest and maybe tough love.
Yeah, because like not to mention I also critiqued his short film that he made, and it's like I've been editing for maybe a year and a half. Very shortly after I started the Gamers of Serenity, I started editing, and I just knew he could have done better. Like if anything, he should have came to me and either said, "Hey, do you want to edit my next video for me?" And then I would say, yes, I would love to edit your next video for you because I love to edit. And I would have just made everything look perfect. Like, because it wasn't even my video. Like, when it comes to my videos, I'm kind of a little bit more lazy when it comes to editing. Which, by the way, Riley, you should get into
Hmm.
editing your shit.
I do edit my shit.
Well, on an Xbox. You should do it on a
Excuse
computer.
me? I do
What?
it on an Xbox and a computer.
What software do you use on the computer?
I look. I'm a
do,
little
you, do you use the YouTube editor?
occasionally. Occasionally. As well, sometimes there's a lot of videos I do where it's pretty like raw, like you
Yeah.
do it and then you
Yeah.
hit upload.
Yeah.
So I don't have to do a lot of complex uploading, or editing, but when I do, it's like simple stuff like slap it together. So I will use Xbox or stuff like that. So it's because I do simple stuff.
I know.
I do simple
And
stuff.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm just saying you should.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying you should.
I'm just...
You
no,
fucker.
don't take it the wrong way though. I mean, it's just like if you use a capture card and if you use like editing software, you can just up the quality of your videos more,
I have 1080p on a lot of my videos.
I know you do, and which kind of confuses me because they only allow you to do 720, but whatever,
720 on what?
on YouTube.
You,
Like
you
you can
can't
do
upload.
it. You can't upload 1080p. They'll knock it down to 720.
Really?
Because haven't you noticed that the main resolution, the highest resolution is like 720 60? Which I think that means 720p, 60
I've
frames per
seen
second.
I've seen 720, 1080p, 1 or 2K and 4K. 4K is 2160.
Maybe it's just my internet being bad.
Yeah.
It could have something to do with that because I do have bad internet for the most part. But when it comes to like online games, I'm fine. But most of the time, I'm fine. But like right now, this whole time, it says that we have a red bar, but I can hear you fine. The quality's fine. And occasionally your camera will like do this weird thing, but it's bearable. It's weird, man.
Do you hear a weird like kind of blowing sound on my end? Because I do realize I have my heater on.
Yeah, but that's always been there though. Like whenever we.
Oh, no matter what?
No matter what, yeah. That's called dead air.
Dead air.
Yes,
Great
and
campaign from Left 4 Dead.
that's a campaign from Left 4 Dead.
Yep. Dead air.
That'd be interesting. I know, not to mention, dude, like if you had a capture card and at least a capture card and just some simple editing software, we would be able to do, for the Serenity Productions, we would be able to do a Let's Play together, and then it's like, I upload the first part, and then you upload the next part from your end, right? And then, yeah. And then if they want to see, like, from my end, then, then that could just be more uploads in the future. And I think that'd be really, really cool.
Do the Rooster Teeth style.
Or I could throw together a Rooster Teeth style where you send me your footage and your audio, and then I'll send you mine. No, sorry. Why would I send you mine? and then I'll just throw it all together, and then I can just cut. Of course, it's gonna be a long process, but I'm willing to do it. Then I just gotta cut between me and you, me and you, me and you. Yeah,
True.
and burn our
Yeah,
names in the top too, which is gonna kind of suck.
yeah, and then you got, bam, cock teeth style.
Yeah, man. Which would be cool. I mean, like they're the only channel that I know that does that format. Like I haven't seen anyone else do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to try it too. Like so, like, dude, get a capture card.
I will. This Boxing Day, I will go out and get a bit of recording equipment. What was it? A Yeti mic, I believe, is what I was going after, and a webcam. Although I don't know what webcam to get.
What's this one called? This is called the Logitech 1920, something like that. 920. Logitech 920 something. Get get like one. It records in 1080p.
Yeah, I'll just walk in and be like, "Give me the best webcam you've got."
It'll be like,
And
here you
yeah,
go, $1,000.
I'll be like, "Yeah,
Okay, I'm actually gonna throw this out there.
bring it.
Uh,
Come on."
I could lend you my Elgato, and then
Oh,
we could try that, dude. Like
maybe.
I have an Elgato literally like right here. Of course, there's a fucking plate on the box, but whatever.
I
Like it's
heard the fork
literally
too.
right here. Like people, look, this is my Elgato. All you need is like multiple HDMI cords. See, Elgato right there. Here's my Elgato.
Wait, you can see my guitar in the background.
Oh yeah, I play guitar.
Since you know I play guitar, actually, just before this
Do you play
podcast, I
guitar?
was black. Yeah, I played through the Fire and the Flames.
What?
Yeah, I played through the Fire and Flames.
No, you don't.
Nah,
That's way too event song.
nah. Like I remember, I got that for Christmas many years back, and they're just like, "Here, Riley, try your guitar." I was just like, I don't know if I'll be able to. No, like just
Your
play
fucking
like.
prodigy. See, everybody. I'm gonna give you a lesson in capture cards. Okay. So this is an Avermedia Aver Capture HD, and this is an Elgato Game Capture HD. The Avermedia is way better. The Elgato blows. But this is also my backup capture card too, so don't break it if I lend it to you.
I don't break things.
But yeah, like maybe we'll actually meet up in person and I'll actually show you how to use it.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
because the software that you need is totally free.
Totally free.
Yeah, but because
Totally
I
free.
would say just use OBS because it's easier to do, but your computer can't handle OBS. Or can it? I can't remember.
Yes, it can. What the fuck you on about? Okay,
What kind of laptop do you even have?
I have an Alienware X17.
Oh. Is it meant, can you like play computer games on it and it runs fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well then that's perfect then. So
Yeah, I
then
don't know what. Okay, guys, I'm gonna roast Ryan for a second. For the past few days and quite some time, he has been taking jabs at my computer. He's been taking constant jabs like, your computer's crap. Oh, this isn't working? Oh, your computer must be shit. It's like, fuck you. Just a second ago, you were working on a potato, so fuck off.
Wait, just a second ago, what?
Because did you get a brand new computer?
Yeah.
Yeah, originally you had a potato.
Yeah, and I sold it to my girlfriend because I'm awesome.
You sold her a potato. Wow,
Yeah,
nice.
she paid me $200 for it. It's all good.
That's a great potato.
Man, it's a great girlfriend that she was so willing to buy it off me. But I mean, she just really wanted one, and I gave her a really good deal on it. So just so she could do very like miscellaneous things, because she's actually using it what that potato was meant for. So yeah, what are you doing?
I'm listening.
Am I too loud?
No, I heard something.
Oh, okay.
It's probably just the killers in.
But yeah, dude, like, we should do that, dude. Like, honestly, we should like, I should lend you my Elgato, which I'm holding in my hand right now.
I'll think about it.
And if you have an Alienware, which I know is another good branded computer, it's like, yeah, I think we'll be able to run it. Is your computer like loud? Does it like give birth constantly?
No? Well, okay, every once in a while, like, need to, I guess you could say breathe, but that's very rarely. And I'll be like, Which it's kind of funny. Whenever I need to record something on my computer, that's when it chooses to breathe. Like just before I hit record, it's got like, it's like, fuck you.
It's like fuck off.
Yeah, it decides to like give birth to a alien. That's
Hmm.
why it's called Alienware.
Yeah, but the one piece of advice when it comes to, and this is for the viewers as well, but also for you, if you do use an Elgato, it doesn't have what the AverMedia has, which is these two ports on it for headphones. Because the way I record my game like live commentaries, is I will plug in my headphones into the capture card, and then I will mute my TV or just turn it down all the way, and then that's how I'll do it without my microphone picking up what the noise from my TV. But the problem is with the Elgato is that it doesn't have that, and if you want to have like a good quality live commentary, then you gotta mute your TV. So you need to so which is going to kind of suck for you, and I have a funny feeling you're going to be complaining about it a lot. Is
Hmm.
the Elgato software has a option for you to listen to your game audio through your computer, but the problem is it's the thing that you're recording, which is delayed while you're recording, but then it will be all synced up later in life. But
Okay.
but yeah, so this is kind of a kind of
Inconvenience.
very inconvenient
Eh,
time.
it could be fixed with. Fixed with. Fixed.
Yeah, well, I mean, like if you're willing to go through that, either play with a muted TV or with delayed audio on your game, then like I say, I lend you this, and then we do a test, and then we will try it.
I guess I could play with a muted TV, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's just a muted TV, just for like a video, and
That's
that's it.
typical. I typically have it muted whenever I'm on Skype, anyways. So,
Well, you play video games? Yeah.
of
Like if we're
course,
talking
I
and you're
play video games.
what?
What kind of question is that? I play video games.
No, okay, never mind. Okay.
Oh, I thought you said what you play video games. I'm like,
Yeah, I said while you play video games and talk to people
oh,
on Skype.
I thought you said what.
Yeah, what? You play video games? It's like you
I'm
run a
like,
podcast called the Gaming Media Podcast. It's like
yeah, that sounds
Jesus
like.
Christ, dude.
I was like, what? Yeah, yeah. Whenever I'm on Skype, I have it muted.
Your first video for this channel was Doom gameplay. I mean, come on.
That's
Why would I say that?
what I was like. Oh, I thought you were saying it sarcastically, like, oh, you play video games, huh? I was like, where's this hostility coming from? You're giving off bad vibes.
No, I'm not trying to give off bad vibes. I love you.
Your tone, it's all wrong.
D- Shut up. No, it's not. But yeah, so like on this podcast, on the Serenity podcast, episode 1, do you want to try it? We will meet up. I will come over, and I will show you how to use this.
Maybe. I'll think about it. You know what I'm saying? Put some thought into it.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you'll show up to a certain place, maybe with a certain resume, and then
You still want me to apply?
maybe the viewers don't know what we're talking about. But
Okay, well, let's explain it. So, Riley, I was very desperate for a job. And Riley has family who owns a restaurant here in our town. And more importantly, in our town within a town. Our community, I guess you could call it. And it's actually
mhm.
pretty close to me, not gonna lie. Um, and Riley suggested that I apply there because I was so desperate for a job, because I have graduated high school. I'm 1 year older than Riley. And then I got really lazy, not gonna lie, and I didn't apply. And I also had some other stuff going on too. So like, let's not get totally ahead of ourselves. Um, but then I ended up my friend ended up telling me about Walmart, and if you guys came over from my channel, you'll know that I did get a job at a Walmart in my town. Excuse me. Um, I ended up getting the job there instead of applying at Riley's family's business. and he totally hooked me up. And Riley, I am sorry, but um, I don't think I'm gonna apply, to be honest.
You fucking sold out for Walmart.
Well, like let's look at the facts here, though. I wasn't totally guaranteed that job at your business. All right,
You were.
was I really?
Yep, actually, even more so now. Actually, there's been some recent adjustments. So
Did
yeah,
people
even
quit?
more so. Maybe, maybe not.
Was it Miles? Did Miles quit?
No, no, no. Don't
Miles
worry.
Miles didn't quit.
No, 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 no.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. So that's kind of what happened. And but here's the thing, though. I wasn't like. But here's my process, though. From my perspective, I figured that because we have tried this in the past, dude, and it just hasn't gone through. Like they've said that like we're not gonna take them. We're not looking for people or stuff like that. Like it was never anything to do with you, right? So then my friend Ty, who's filmed videos with me before, um, he got a job at Walmart during the summer, and then he said, and then around beginning of September, he goes, dude, a position in my department just opened up, and then I'm like, okay, cool, so I'll apply for it, and I did put that off as well, right? But this actually benefited me because I put it off. He said the position closed on the 22nd. The day I decided, said, you know what, fine, I'm just gonna get it over with. I'm gonna apply on the 19th. Someone else quit the same day, so they were really looking for people. So it was just golden timing. Okay. So I'm like, you know what? Like I said, you know what? I think now would be the best time to apply there, and I'm probably not gonna get it, but then they ended up calling me for an interview. That same day, they gave me the job. They said they did the interview with me. I thought I botched it, but I didn't. And then they called me and they said, "Hey, can you come back because we have a job offer for you?" And I'm like, "Okay, sweet." So that's kind of why. Not to mention, like one of my really good friends works there. It's a part-time job, and and to be honest with you, I think it's gonna be a lot easier than what your business would have me do. So.
Fucking sold out to Walmart.
I didn't sell out to anybody, dude. Like, I just need a job.
You could have got a job.
And dude, like,
Could have got a job.
dude, like, I'm gonna be saving up for an Xbox One.
Yeah, you sold out to Walmart. I would have been more proud of you had you applied to the 7-Eleven that we just got. That would have given you a tiny bit more credibility.
It's a Walmart. They're
Also,
so successful. How is
I just,
that?
I just want to say for the record, I am not pissing on anybody who works at either Walmart or 7-Eleven. This is just all jokes, except for Ryan. He sold out for Walmart. He bent over and got fucked in the ass.
Yeah, but I kind of liked it though.
Yeah, can't blame you there.
So it's kind of like, dude, it's like, bro, I think this would be the better option because you know what? They're very professional. They
You motherfucker.
what? I'm not
You're-
saying I haven't even been to your place, dude. Like your business.
Your main selling point. Well, they're professional.
Well,
These
dude,
other guys.
but not to mention though, it's like golden timing. So it's like, you know what? Why don't I go work there for a while, and then if something happens and if I'm being treated piss poorly, then I'll quit. Then I will contact you about a job. Okay, like. But if you're not willing to help me, then that's fine too. But
I was willing to help you the entire time. I said, "Did you apply it? Did you apply it? Did you apply it?"
yeah, I know. But they weren't really expecting me to apply anyways. So like,
So,
no big loss.
you tit.
Did you just call me a tit?
No, what else would I call you? A cock.
Yeah, something like that.
Cock. Cock tit.
Oh, well, Riley, I'm sorry. But, yes. Okay, what else should we talk about for the last 6 minutes of this podcast?
Let's talk about sellouts. Specifically sellouts to Walmart. Just
Okay, well, I haven't met any sellouts to
Look in the mirror,
Walmart.
motherfucker. Look in the mirror.
I'm looking in the capture window.
Can you see yourself?
Yes, I can also see you too. But it's really weird because
Okay.
I have the OBS thing, and then I have you right on my right, and then you're in a small window on the left. So it's really weird. But I mean, you know what? This podcast is gonna look great. Other than all this Skype bullshit being on Riley's camera. But you know what? That was my fault. I'm sorry.
What else could we finish up with?
I don't know.
We did the
Yeah.
YouTube news, we did the YouTube drama,
Yeah, we talked about
we
video
did some
games for a
random
while.
politics,
Yeah, politics.
rambled
Okay,
on.
so actually here, let's get back onto politics. Hillary or Donald, both shitty choices, but who would you rather have between those crappy choices?
Between those two, a lot of people would say, well, Donald's the worst, you gotta have Hillary, but I think maybe Donald would be better.
I agree. Like Donald, I think he will help us, do better. And we're Canadians, right? It's not going to concern us too much, but the central country that our shit comes through is America, and I kind of think that Donald Trump would actually benefit us a little bit better if I'm gonna look from like a total business slash political standpoint. Of course, I don't know much about politics, but Donald Trump is a very successful businessman for a reason. Hillary Clinton has done scandals after scandals after scandal.
Well, Donald's only a good businessman because he got him a small loan from his dad, and his dad died, and he got all the money. And actually, he would have more money today if he just took the money and put it in like a bank account to collect
Yeah.
interest. But no, he makes horrible business decision after horrible business decision, so he's not actually good. He just has a lot of money.
Okay, well, you know what? You know more about this shit than me, so I'll just take your word for it.
So yeah, Donald. Well, would Donald be good? Let's see. Well, he's not going to build a wall. Congress won't pass that. He's not going to kick out every illegal immigrant. Congress won't. Well, I mean, well,
No, and plus,
that's
like
impossible to do.
that's almost impossible. Yeah, that's like physically that's impossible.
Banning all Muslims from entering and leaving the country. That's well, he flip flops so much. Like he says, we're going to kick them all out, and he says maybe an exception, and then he says maybe just the dangerous ones. Like he has no real position on the
Yeah,
minimum
man.
wage. He has
Shit,
eight
dude.
different. Like there was an interview where like in 20 seconds he gave 8 different stances on the minimum wage. He was like, we gotta raise it a little bit, lower it, raise it a tiny bit, raise it a lot. It's like, what? And then Hillary, well, she just lies. You can expect her to lie. Donald,
Yeah.
you don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, I know. Fuck with that new information. I don't even know. I don't even care. You know what? Trudeau for the win.
Yeah,
So,
Trudeau's pretty good, although a lot of people hate him though.
I don't know why. Just because he's young and he's like, just
Well,
yoga.
there's a bit. Well, he actually identifies as a feminist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought that
Well,
was
I
kind
think that would be a good thing as long as he keeps it equal. He doesn't like give the women anything more
Well,
than
yeah,
the men are getting.
he's one of the original feminists, kind of.
Well, yeah. Well, if that's the case, then I'm more than happy to have a feminist for prime minister. So, yeah.
What else? What else? The recession. There's a bit of a recession in Canada right now. That's why games have went up from $60 here to $80.
Right. Yeah, I actually bought Black Ops 3 on Steam for $80. Oy.
Yeah, that's true to our work.
Yep. Fuck. What is the recession again?
It's where like money isn't doing so good, so the prices kind of hike up a bit. Essentially, I guess would be the
Oh
simplest term.
yeah, the stock market shat itself. That's why. My dad lost a job because of that.
Oh yeah.
Because he worked at a mine that mainly made their money off of copper, and copper went down in the stock market. And our dollar got even lower. I think we're at like 0.76 or some shit.
Copper. Huh. Must have got it from a mountain. Inside joke there. But
Ha! I get it. I was just like, wait a
I was like,
second.
where's the laughter?
I was just like, hold on a second. Inside joke. What? I'm like, I get it. I
Oh.
get it. I was
I
just
was,
like,
I was like, if you didn't
really
get that, that would be the
confused
most.
me.
I thought that was gonna be the most awkward thing ever. I was like, how did you not get that?
Then I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, what? How many? Okay, so you know what? Maybe in the near future, I'll talk to you more about this couch group.
Maybe. Who
Okay.
knows? Maybe you should have sold out to Walmart.
Fuck off. Why are you so salty?
I'm not salty. I'm
Yes, you are.
sugary or
All
peppery.
right. Okay, Riley. This has been a very good first podcast. Okay, so we just broke an hour for our episode 1 of Serenity Podcast, or the Serenity Podcast. I don't know what it's even going to be called yet, but okay. So, do expect weekly videos from me and Riley here on Serenity Productions. And this podcast will be going on Sunday, so I think it's official that whenever we do a podcast, it will be going up on a Sunday. I think I'm just going to make that decision right now. So yeah, guys. So any last words for the people watching?
Um, praise Odin and hail and fucking kill.
Oh, nice. I like that. Okay, and yeah. So thank you all for watching the Serenity Podcast, Episode 1. I have been Ryan from the Gamers of Serenity, here with Riley the Flaming Wookie Cookie, and we will catch you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye.